Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the grand, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? No, you want to see more, but you only see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up. Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens put their records on the line against each other as we're underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. There we go.
Lawrence starting with a throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Red on red.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't. You can do math. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence working from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Go, go. Son, this is hot. Here we go, son.
Tootin takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, attack, attack. 180.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. There he goes, right sideline. Into the red zone. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Motion a receiver left. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's with Harrison again. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 54 yards. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
43! Yellow!
1st and goal, Kansas City.
From the red zone on 1st. And he rips this one out over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another throw for Mahomes. Drops back. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Jets pick it up. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Here's the 24. Son. Sink right open.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
30
1.
left. 11
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hey, easy, Ralph.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of his running back, Tutu. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Hey, kill.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
It's a gain of 60 yards. That's a
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Back to the air, Lawrence made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start Creed from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Easy. Hey, rip left. Hey, 57.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defense is today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Attack!
1st down throw, Mahomes. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun. Go. 11.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing the coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hey, kill! Kill!
They'll throw, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bill Williams. And the Chiefs have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost him the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. These guys, man, that's Travis Kelce. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Man in motion here. Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Here's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, lie.
Hand off to Tootin. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Go. Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, think right open. Hey, kill! 13, look! Go, let's go!
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
11,
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
The Jaguars, first down.
11, Agak.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down throw, Lawrence. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
15. Attack! Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. That's around 27 yards.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the
Mahomes on first and 10. Taking a chance at the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Chiefs 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a pole.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
On red. Hey, Soko, it's a hunt.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flat.
Hey, easy. Route. Done. They said it's hunt.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Hey. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
30 left. Go with him.
Lawrence facing third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up third down.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He gets it to Rice. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Chase down to his right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And by his back Smith. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Buys time, rolling right. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. First down from the 42. Now it's Lawrence. He's got a man left. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Go. Here we go.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Kill.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Lisa 24.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this one. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Now Lawrence. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lawrence throwing here. And they pick him off again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call it pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, son, this one's hot.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
A gain of
30
4.
left.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Go.
At the 39-yard
11
line.
left. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away, and that sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's loaded another one up. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
First down throw, Mahomes. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chiefs.
They send a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
11, Agate, Zern, this one's hot. Silver.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
We'll air it out on third. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chiefs about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yellow!
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence working from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, Ridley!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Second down again to Tootin. And then fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
We're at 23.
Throw here, third down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now 4th down, staring right at him.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass caught. It's Hunter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man?